Hello students, as you are continuing your study at home, so please be at home and save yourself and others. Okay, we are recording this video so that we can guide you about your coming assignment, which is on very interesting topic of probability. You must have listened this word in English, probable. I probable come to you. What does it mean? It means there are more chances that I am going to visit you, right? This is a simple word of English. But how do we use probability in maths? Well, this is the most or the very useful topic of mathematics that we normally use in our lives. In stocks, in making predictions, whenever we are investing our money in market, we have to look for the probability of gain, right? How much we can make profit. So this is probability. So let's see what is written in your assignment. We have given you complete information. Please go through these after this video so you have complete grip on the concept of probability. Probability simply talks about how likely something is to happen. What are the chances that some event will occur? Something will happen, right? For example, what are the chances that Pakistan will win the match? So if you are talking about the chances, that is comes in the field of probability in mathematics. Many events cannot be predicted with the total certainty. You cannot say that Pakistan will win. You don't have certainty in it, right? You can say the best we can say is how likely they are to happen. We can simply that how likely Pakistan will win. What are the chances that Pakistan will? You are not 100% sure, but you can give some probability there, right? Okay. So what is probability? Simply understanding, if I toss a coin like this, like you have a normal coin of rupee or 5 rupee. So when you toss a coin, you have only two options. Either you will have head or you will have tails, right? So there are two chances and you will get one of it. So what will be the probability? We say that the probability of the coin landing H means heads. What is the probability? This is 1/2, because there are two possible cases, head and tail, and you can get any one of it. So that means 1/2. 1/2 is the probability, or 50% you can also say that. If I ask you, if you toss a coin, what is the probability that you will get a head? So you will say there is a probability of 50%, because there are two options and you are asking for the one option. So this is how we write probability. Similarly, for landing tails, it also half and 50% probability. Moving to the second example we have given, throwing dice. You must have played Ludo, and there is a die. You roll it and it has one from 6 options. Okay, so if you roll a die, how many possible options are there? There are 6 possible outcomes. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Any one of these 6 you can have. So these are your outcomes. Possible outcomes are 6. The probability of any one of them is 1/6, right? Because you are asking for one of it, so you will write 1 in the numerator and you write the total number of outcomes possible in the denominator, and simply you get your probability in form of fraction, right? Okay. So when two dice are rolled simultaneously, when you roll two dice in one go simultaneously, thus the number of event can be 6 squared or 36, because each die has 1 to 6 numbers on its face. Then the possible outcomes are shown in the table below, right? So if you look at this, so if you simultaneously draw two dice, what will happen? Either you will have 1 in both the dice. You can have 1 in the first die and 2 in the second die, right? You can have 1 in the first die and the 3 in the second die. In this way, you have 36 possible cases that could occur, right? So first you need to find total possible outcomes, and then you can find its probability, right? You will further explore probability in your higher grades, but in this assignment you are simply going to have a simple and interesting experiment for you, right? Okay, you need to do 2 experiments of same kind. Okay, the first experiment with number cube means dice. Okay, Roll 2 dice 25 times simultaneously and complete the table to show all the possible outcomes. What you simply do, you can take 2 dice, either you have dice in physical dice or you can use online dice, it's on your option, right? What you will do, you will draw them simultaneously 25 times one by one, and what you will record, what you get in the first die and what you go in the second die, right? And then you will find the sum of both of these, right? So again you will roll, and again you will write what you get on the first die and what you get on the second die, and then you can find the sum of those, right? One by one you will draw dice simultaneously, total of 25 times. You will record all of your outcomes you are getting, and then you will find the sum of them. Okay, after completing this simple experiment, you are going to answer these very simple question. How many different outcomes are possible? If you look at your these experiment, you can easily answer and write how many possible cases could be there. In each outcome equally to likely to happen, you can explain it. What do you think? Every outcome is same, has same chances to happen. Like for example, having some 2 is same as having some 6, or you think they are different? Keep the concept of probability in mind, then you can fill it, right? Okay, so you will see, for example, if you can look at the cases, and you can say that 2 is appearing only one time out of 25 times, and for example 5 is appearing 3 times out of 25, so 5 has more probability to occur, right? So if you make friction, so you can easily answer this question. Then you will simply say which sum is least likely to happen. Least likely means very low chances of happening, which is appearing very least number of times, right? Very least frequent. And then you will answer which sum is most likely to happen, which sum can like more, right? In your experiment you can simply see, and you can write that sum here. This is very simple first experience of experiment of yours, and then you will move to the second experiment, and this is of same kind. Again you will conduct an experiment, and you will roll 2 dice simultaneously and record their sum in the table below, and again you will repeat 25 times, but this time you will not write all the data like this. You will just mention the tally marks here according to some. For example, if you die rolls and you get 2 and 3, so the sum is 5, so you will simply mark a tally here, and after completing 25 you have some tally marks. Then after counting tally marks, you can write their frequencies, right? So it will something like this. Now you, after doing this experiment, you are going to make a comparison. Do the results of your second experiment match with the result of experiment 1 above? So what you concluded here, which is the most likely, which is the least likely, so do you think the same is again happening, right? And then you have to describe if they are same or not same, why they are same if they are, and if they are not same, why they are not same. So this is very simple experiment assignment with you. So please do practice on IXL before doing this assignment, and this assignment is very easily. But if you still have any confusion, please mention your queries in your Google Classroom, so your teacher and I can help you again. Thank you so much.